Greetings, my friends, and welcome back to more Let's Play Jade Cocoon 2. As you can see on the screen, I ran all the way back through the previous forests, and now we are about to enter Barren Earth yet again. As we enter, I'm sure you're going to notice a little bit of a difference with our team, not necessarily in the formation, but in what level or state of evolution they all happen to be in. So we all evolved, at least in some form or fashion. So Kraken ended up turning into this. We've not yet seen this form for him. I'm still not really sure what prompts them to evolve. I'm not sure if it's the number of fights or I honestly don't know, but obviously those little yellow ticks in the evolution bar have something to do with it, but I still haven't figured that out. But I just wanted to show you that this is what he looks like now. We also got Kai to this form. He leveled twice as I was running through, or I shouldn't say leveled. He evolved twice. Krusty also evolved twice. Nothing changed with Walter. Patrick just evolved once, but we have seen this form before, so not going to belabor that. Earth did end up evolving. We have run into this divine beast before, but, you know, I've never had one on my team. So this is the first time we have actually seen something like this in our party, but, you know, his formation or his form is not unique. We have encountered that in the past, and that is it. So that is our party. I also switched it to where the wind side is at my forefront instead of the water side, but that's really all that happened off camera without you guys. It has been a long trek, let me just say. I feel like there were so many moments where I had so much shit. I was afraid I wasn't going to find a shopkeeper to sell it all, but behold, I did. I would find one. Behold, a shopkeeper. Oh, I also did pick up, running into this guy guarding an egg. I did find another egg. I'll show you guys. I think it's the seed leaf fig. So again, it's an egg that we've encountered, which is why I forgot about it until seeing this prompt here. But I will be sure to go ahead and just show that to you in our items. Although it's likely just going to end up in our storage container because we have one already in our kennel that I'm not using. I'm pretty sure I haven't done anything with one of those yet. But anyway, I'm feeling a little bit better than in our previous crazy episode, which BT dubs, you guys, as a recap of that and not just what I did off camera from you. We had the most clutch comeback while taking the 4th advancement test. I don't even know how we were able to win. I don't even know what to say about that. It was an awful display of my own abilities. I'm sure my divine beasts are even pissed off at me because I suck ass, and I embrace it and accept it. But hopefully we will be doing a little bit better now that we do have a rockin' team of 6. So I'm feeling more confident. I also am just ready, I think, to be done with the Earth Forest for a little while. I feel like we've been dicking around in groundwork and now Barren Earth for not too long, but long enough to where I'm just ready to see something else. And part of that is the fact that the dungeons themselves, or the islands themselves, are so cookie cutter. Even though there are minor changes here and there to the backgrounds, it's just not enough to differentiate one layer of the elemental forest from the next layer. So I'm just over the Earth Forest and I'm ready to go somewhere else. But anyway, here you guys can see are the 2 eggs we have now. And we are already looking a little bit full. I'm not even sure what to do about this. I've literally just been using items, even if I don't necessarily need to, just to free up 1 or 2 extra slots. I wish we could find another backpack. I hope that's something that we'll at some point have access to, because 30 just does not feel like enough. Oh my god, more Mel's elixirs, no! So anyway, that's the recap of what I did off camera, as well as the recap of our previous episode together. So lots of good things happened.
Oh, there you are. You don't look very enthusiastic, like usual.
That's it. Let's do it.
Yeah, she's incredibly lacking in enthusiasm.
To be fair, we're the ones who started talking shit first.
Come on, here goes.
Okay, here goes.
Oh man, I'm feeling so ready for this. Bring it on, Cinnamon. I guess the game heard me talking shit in our previous recording session. What was it, like 2 videos ago? Maybe 3 videos ago? I was just mentioning that sometimes it gets a little bit old only seeing Choco. I mean, we had 3, I think, fights with Choco and none of the other Sweet Nights. So, although I don't mind Choco's personality, and I think the conversations that we as Kahu and Nico have with her are pretty entertaining, I was ready to see another Sweet Night just to change things up. I think that was also adding to the monotony of dungeon crawling here. Just always fighting Choco, and obviously the islands all looking the same. I needed a change, you guys. So I got that. We are finally fighting somebody else. This might be the first time we've gone head to head with Cinnamon. I could be wrong. Maybe we fought her once before, but I don't remember if we did, so. But she's not going to be tough right now. I mean, we got this. I'm not scared. Hopefully she'll give us something good. I guess we'll see. Alright, let's go one more time, just so Earth can get off his power attack. Oh, man, I hope we focus the same thing. No, of course not. What the fuck, you guys? This Baridia bullshit. Maybe that's what I need to do, is have someone that can spam that bullcrap. Shit! The damage! The deeps! I don't think we can get a hit off. But I will let Kraken go again. So anyway, in between also the previous episode and this one, I did have myself a small glass of wine, so I'm feeling so much better. I wasn't really anxious or stressed, but I was starting to mention in the previous episode before I got super preoccupied with trying not to die during the advancement test, that today was just very busy. There was just so much stuff going on, and then tomorrow I have a lot of stuff going on. So this week I think is going to be more chaotic than last week was. And that's not to say that it's not still going to be an organized type of chaos, so it's not going to be a fucking free-for-all, and I'm not going to be extremely upset or overwhelmed, but, you know, I am feeling tired today. Part of it could also be just because I did a lot of household chores yesterday, which was Sunday, the 23rd. I like to get up early. I've mentioned this to you guys numerous times throughout my entire Let's Play history, that I am absolutely a grandma at heart. I wake up between like 4:30 and 5:30 a.m. Usually it's around 5, so I'd say that's probably the average hour that I get up. So I get up, let's just say 5 a.m. every day, whether I have to be at work or not, and I just get to work with shit. So I did yesterday 2 whole loads of laundry, and then I put all those loads away. I swept, I mopped. I started doing some kitchen prep because Andrew and I are thinking about trying to get ourselves into some sort of a routine where we'll make like a casserole or some sort of bulk dish that we can eat over the course of the week, or at least eat for 2 or 3 meals. Just because I work every day from like 7:30 in the morning until 4 p.m., sometimes a little bit later. I would say I'm gone from my home from 7 a.m. until probably closer to 4:30. So if I'm gone all day, you know, when I come home, I don't always feel like cooking. Most of the time I'll try to make something, but on those days where I don't feel like it, it's kind of bad, and I don't want us to eat out, you know. And he doesn't necessarily feel like cooking when his school year is active, especially this semester, because he is going to his 3rd year of his master's. He could have actually graduated last year, or I shouldn't say last year, but in May, so last semester. But he wanted to take an extra year to really focus on his research and get all of that fun stuff done. So of course I'm going to support him, and I want him to do what's going to be best for his career and for his interests in general. And he's somewhat at a crossroads like I am, so I have been very transparent with you guys about this in the past that, I've enjoyed my work in public health. I've done it from the practitioner side, I've done it from a research side, and I've done it from an educator side where I've taught health classes. I really just want to be pregnant and have a big family. That's kind of what I am really wanting to do now. I've done the whole education thing, and of course, I will likely get a PhD. I mean, it's something that I do want to do, but not right now. I feel my biological clock ticking very loudly. So that is, I guess, the most imminent goal for me. The one that's the most pressing on my heart right now is that, I just want to be a mommy and have at least 1 or 2 kids. And then, maybe after a few more years, baby number 3 or 4. But anyway, that's kind of what's been pressing on my heart lately. But for Andrew, his career is something that he really wants to iron out because for his undergrad, he did biology and anthropology. And right now for his master's, he's doing anthropology, but he teaches biology. So he's kind of torn between the two, kind of how I wasn't sure what route I necessarily wanted to go and pigeonhole myself into, because for my undergrad, I was a triple major. I did human nutrition, dietetics, and gerontology, which is a study of aging. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to work in geriatrics and maybe go to medical school, or if I wanted to do research in aging and health, or aging and nutrition specifically, or if I wanted to just go and work as a dietitian in a hospital. I wasn't really sure. And for him, he loves biology. He likes a lot of different topics. He's very much one of those people that is just naturally smart, whereas I was never inherently a clever person. I worked really hard for my grades, and I worked really hard to get through school and do everything. So, I had a 4.0 and
What's that?
for my master's, and it wasn't because everything just came easily to me. It was because I busted my ass. I worked full time. Like I said, during my undergrad, I was a triple major. And then during my master's, I worked for the university. I taught multiple classes. And I just had a lot of shit going on. But, I did what I had to do.
Serious?
That's right, Cinnamon. We are serious. How about you? So anyway, my husband is not like that at all. He doesn't have to study. He doesn't have to pull all-nighters before finals. He doesn't have to read chapters more than once to make sure that he gets it. He just gets it.
That's all.
Yeah, it's pretty much over for you, lady. I'm sorry to say. So with all that being said, I think for him, he's been struggling lately with wondering if he's pigeonholing himself. And ultimately, he's not sure if he wants to stay in anthropology.
That's
It is it for you, Cinnamon. That fight was actually pretty easy, and holy crap, look at that XP, bitches! I feel like Oprah.
I'm lost. Wonder if the Sweet Knights will be disbanded.
Huh? I can't seem to find the words. It won't disband your relationship with the others. I don't really know exactly what I'm trying to say. I'm rooting for you, so, good luck.
Good luck, huh? I used to always ask people to cheer for us, but the one who was cheering in the Sweet Knights might have been me. I might have wanted to cheer the other members.
Oh no, she's playing the wounded heart game again.
Hey, at least she's being a little transparent about her dreams and hopes and herself, really.
But it's strange saying, please cheer for us.
Huh? Why?
Cheering is something you do because you want to. How can you ask someone to do it?
That might be so.
It's the same as people constantly saying, like, comment, subscribe!
But if you work hard, then that's enough, right? Even if you lose, you still worked hard, right?
That might be so.
Hey, she agreed.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, Nico.
So now, Cocona's our last hope.
Oh, yeah, we did fight Vanilla, didn't we?
So now...
Okay, yeah. So anyway, continuing what I was saying. I guess wrapping up the long-winded part of it. I worked really hard for my 4.0 and to just do well, whereas my husband doesn't have to work as hard. He's naturally a clever person and just gets things the first time, whereas I had to study, I had to take notes, that was me. And this weird orgy thing is happening again like it did last time. So, with that actually being said, he has been tossing around whether or not he wants to actually stay in anthropology. He loves the work that he's doing, but he's also very interested in geography alongside a couple other topics. So he's not sure if maybe for a doctoral program he would want to see if he can transition into like biological anthropology and kind of combine his knowledge and, his work history in biology and then obviously his academic history. I guess they disbanded. Okay, whatever. And then his academic history in anthropology, or if he wants to just move into a biological science exclusively. He's just not really sure. I think we're both there where right now we're just trying to decide, okay, PhD next, second master's next, because that's what I also was thinking about. If he wants to wait another year or two before we start having kids, because we both do still want to travel. I don't want to start a doctoral program and then put it on hold, you know what I'm saying? So maybe getting like a second master's in like microbiology or I don't know, something that kind of ties into the work that I do. I guess I could get a master's in education and teach high school for a year or two. That's something that I've thought about, or getting like a teaching certificate. I don't know. I definitely don't want to be a teacher though, so I would not want to do that and only use that teaching license or that teaching certificate for 2 years while I'm buying myself time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I want to be productive, but I also want to be realistic about what's in the long run going to be bringing me happiness. And I don't want to feel like I'm wasting a year or 2 years doing something that I'm never going to want to do again. I don't know. Maybe we need to just go along for the ride and embrace our own inherent dream chaser mentality. Andrew is definitely more so that way than I am. You know, I could see myself being happy in a number of situations. I could have been happy if we had settled down and started popping out kids, 2 years ago when I graduated. Like, that would have been a totally fine reality for me if I right now was on baby number 2. But I'm also happy working right now while he's in school, and I would have been happy if after I graduated, he waited to go for his master's and we traveled and taught English overseas or something. I honestly and truthfully could have adapted to whatever scenario kind of befell us and whatever he dragged us through. I really am a very open-minded person, and I'm very adaptable to what needs to be done. And honestly, I just want him to be happy because I know I can be happy in a number of situations, whereas I think he is going to need something more particular to feel as though he's satisfied. But I don't know, my life and my focus, my happiness, all of it's much more malleable than I think what his is. So I don't know. I guess I'm blubbering on about us and him for this long of amount of a time just to say I'm not sure if he's actually going to do his PhD in anthropology. He might be switching to geography for his doctorate, or he might be getting a second master's next year. But what we do know for sure is that we are not staying in Colorado, which, I shouldn't sound that excited or thrilled about it. Colorado hasn't been the worst place that we've lived, but I certainly have not loved it. So let that be known. It has not been my favorite place, but it certainly hasn't been the worst place either. I think I would even be okay if we just moved to a different city. I really, truly do feel like this just wasn't the right town for us, but Colorado as a state is very beautiful, and the education system is great here, so it's a wonderful place to raise a family. Some places obviously are kind of grungy and not too good, but there are a lot of wonderful districts, and it's safe, especially in the city where we are. But this town is just not for me, but I can see why it holds such great appeal for a large number of people. Okay. Wow. It took us almost a whole episode to fucking run through Barren Earth 1. Well, let's just go ahead, I guess, to Barren Earth 2. Oh, you guys, I'm hoping we find this earring. We'll only be here for a few more minutes. I really don't want this to be like a 25-minute episode. But we are rapidly approaching some dangerous territory here. I have a lot of Mel's elixir, so let's actually do this. Who needs this? I think you do, Kraken. Alright, well, that's a way to free up 2 slots, right? Guys, I'm struggling with this bag limit. It is fucking me up. Oh, okay. Nice. Please. Oh, great. After I use my items, I find the little Helima bobber. Not that it would have mattered. But okay, let's keep going. If we're lucky... Oh, it's a creepy Hank. But if we're lucky, we'll find this in the next, like, 2 or 3 minutes, which would be a dream come true.
Cocona! You are the last act. Lose here, and you're disbanded. Will you be able to handle Kahu, who has already gotten through the other 3?
I can't do it.
Kahu.
Want a battle? Well, let's go!
Sorry, I can't fight.
Your lucky day, Kahu. If she won't fight, you win by default.
What's wrong? Hey, Cocona!
If I lose here, the Sweet Knights will be disbanded, right? That is too much responsibility for me. I can't fight. I'm the leader. I can't lose.
You don't have to worry about that. Just because you're the leader doesn't mean you need to feel so responsible.
That's right. They made you the leader just because you're the oldest, right? They're just saying that. They don't really expect anything of Cocona.
Yeah. Oh, Nico, that's going too far. Cocona, I fought all the other Sweet Knights. Let's battle again sometime. Chaco seemed to really enjoy fighting.
The one who was cheering on the Sweet Knights might have been me.
Cinnamon may act like that, but she really likes you guys.
Vanilla likes ribbits and slimies too. And that's why I'm a beast hunter.
Vanilla, well, I don't quite get her, but she seems to like divine beasts. Everyone worked hard.
Everyone.
Well, it'd be easier for me if I don't have to fight you, Cocona. If you want to battle me, just get in my way anytime. I'm not gonna lose.
What is it with this guy? All full of himself. How can he say that?
Kahu?
Wow, she's really not going to fight us? That's very interesting and not what I was expecting at all.
Getting consoled by my rival? Some leader I am, huh?
You're right. Maybe you're not cut out for it.
Now, don't go saying that. Let's just leave her alone.
That's just your problem. You're gonna get hurt that way.
Nico, you're so mean.
Sorry, I just want to think by myself.
Okay.
How nice. You're a good boy. You're gonna get hurt.
Jeez, Nico. Way to be a twat. I do like Cocona, though. She seems so genuine and sweet. Oh, gosh. What the fuck? That monster, though. What? He was not having it. Okay, guys. Oh, God. We are so close to being up. I feel so bad. I don't like these episodes going on for so long, but I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to get the item and get the fuck out of here. So we may actually stay a little bit longer. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you guys are just like, Rabbit, no. But how do you think I feel? I do not want to start the next episode here. I want to be done in Barren Earth and not come back here for a long ass time. That is my goal, honestly. And I know I shouldn't care about being here so long, but I don't know. And it's kind of nice to have this cliffhanger with Cocona, right? Give her time to think and us go and deal with Nam and Wu as well as Cure. You know, just experiencing whatever the other characters are dealing with and contribute to their own issues, I guess. But Kahu's so sweet. God, okay. We'll only go into one more ogre vine, and if it's not in there, then I guess we're just going to have to do what I don't want to do and have another episode where we're at least here for a few more minutes. What I was hoping was going to happen was we were going to get here, we were going to run our happy asses through, and very quickly find it in the first ogre vine or two. And then be able to wrap up the episode by turning in the item. And, God, fucking no! Okay, wow. Oh, these monsters! Why won't they leave me alone? Well, I suppose it's whatever. We can kill them pretty fast. Oh, man. Some of these fucking spells, though. Holy crap. I think we have this, though. I just need to wallop them down. Come on. Come on, Kraken. Kraken is a fucking beast. I can't wait until I unlock some more fire stuff. Some more fire call mine spells. Alright, he might not be doing the most damage right now. So maybe I should take that back. I'm like sitting here bragging on him. Oh my god, he's so good. However, it's my earth side that's been really fucking people up. But it's just because I have more powerful Kalma for him. I've spent so much time, and this is the farthest we've gotten. Barren Earth is like level 4 of the Earth Forest. Whereas for everything else, I believe we only got to the 3rd forest. So, alright, you're dead. I promise you guys, this is not going to be a 30-minute episode. We're going to whatever... Oh, good. Krusty can now be merged. We're going to the next ogre vine, and if it's not the item... Oh, God damn it! Okay, well, it's just an egg. So let's just end this here. I'm so sorry that we are pretty much on the cusp of 28 minutes. So I'm just going to sign off with you guys here. I promise our next episode is going to be short as fuck, because this is ridiculous and I don't want to see Barren Earth ever again. So we will find this fucking, what is it, a force earring in the next episode, and we will be done. So thanks for watching. I'm your host, Rabbit. This is my Let's Play of Jade Cocoon 2, and I'll see you in just a moment in our next video together.